Hi everyone, this is Abigail Imbong. This is my module task 3 and we're talking about relation among cultural identity motivation for language learning and perceived English language proficiency for international student in the United States. So, the purpose of this study was to examine the cultural identity English relations of cultural identity to language learning for international proficiency motivation student and 77 in the United States. Participants completed measures of their cultural identity to motivation for language learning and self-perceived language proficiency. Okay, the two types of identification is ethnic identification and American identification. Okay, the next slide is the current study look at the connection between cultural identity motivation in English language proficiency among international students in the United States. Overall, the data suggested that cultural identification predicted motivation in language and language proficiency, albeit whether ethnic identity or American identity was the primary predictor differed among and variables, confirming earlier studies. Stronger ethnic identity was linked to higher motivation for learning and English in lesser English proficiency. But American identity was linked to higher motivation. For language acquisition, motivation was found to be major predictor or self-perceived. English proficiency and it also mediated an effect of ethnic and American identity on English proficiency. In the current study, ethnic identification and American identity were independent to one another, confirming the two-dimensional concept of acculturation. Okay, for the path analysis was used to test hypotheses. The chi-square error of approximation, RMC, comparative fit index, SFI, and standardized root mean square residual, SRMR, for global fit and absolute correlation residuals for local fit were all used to assess model fit. Keyline 2011 showed that RMC values of less than excellent model fit and indicated by values of 0.85, SVI better than 0.95, and SRMR less than 0.5. We use margin tests to see if these variables followed a multivariate for normal distribution. Before starting the path analysis, the results demonstrated that the multivariate normality assumption was not broken. For all data analysis, the current study use are 3.61 and the Lavant package and our core team 2019 Russell 2012. The conclusion the link between cultural identification and language learning among overseas students was demonstrated in this study. The researchers may have uncovered not only a direct link between identity and the language competency, but also the process that underpins it. The researchers present new insights and suggested to future study path on the relationship between cultural identification in the second language competency. That's all for today. Thank you.